It's happening already. Oh, Buster, I know, we're all happy. Buster's saying hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Kathie J Show. It's going to be a good half hour, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to be with me. I got dogs today, everybody. If you want more of me, you can always get it. Find us on social media and YouTube, Kathie J, and you can see the behind-the-scene photos of all of our guests at KathieJShow.com. So today, you're about to see the puppies, everybody. So today we got fun, we got puppies, and we got some cool ideas for you to have this summer with crafts. I just lost my puppy. All right, so Adina's going to be here, but let's get into the puppies, everybody. We'll sit with Buster and Brittany, everybody. Please welcome to the show. You're about to lose him. Okay. Come here, sit up on the couch. Maybe we can get him to come. So Brittany's here from Colorado Puppy Rescue, everybody, and she brought with us, this is Buster and Kane, and the reason why they're here today is because they have a great story, and they need a new home because they got to go together. So if you have a home that's waiting for some good dogs that just want to play in the yard all day, these are your dogs. Brittany from Colorado Puppy Rescue and Jenna, who the dogs can't get enough of. Brittany, try to tell us the story of these two crazy dogs.
So Buster he's the one without the eye patch.
Yes.
He was originally from Colorado Puppy Rescue. And then his family adopted Kane a little while later, and so they're pretty bonded.
They are so bonded, and they're about between 1.5 to 2 years old,
yes,
right? Okay.
Correct, in that vicinity. And they lost their home because it just wasn't safe to walk them in their neighborhood anymore, and they easily scaled the short fence that was at their home.
Yeah, so more or less, everybody, they had a family, 5 kids, they were loved, everything was amazing, but the neighborhood that these dogs lived in with those kids, it was just increasingly violent.
It was.
Right? So they didn't have a good yard, so when the kids who were responsible would take them out, they walked into a shooting at one time.
And
there was a
drug
deal.
raid, yeah.
Like, they don't need it that. So
and the family did everything they could to try to keep them, and they just were increasingly in the middle of violence, and the family just had to put the children first. And
right.
So through no fault of their own, they ended up at the shelter, and we got word because we microchip all of our dogs.
Yeah, the Colorado Puppy Rescue.
And then we got there to pick up Buster.
Hey, we're on TV, Buster and Kane. So you went to go pick up Buster.
We went to go pick up Buster, and they were like,
this is his buddy.
He was turned in with his best friend, and so thankfully the shelter was gracious enough to let us take both of them together.
So here's the thing. They've been here for a while, and they are amazing dogs.
They're
They're kind and sweet and playful.
They're so playful. They love kids. They just want to do this in the yard for like
hours.
an hour or two, and then they want to lay in the sun, and then they sleep on the couch. They're really not a whole lot of work. They just entertain themselves. They're both neutered.
Yes.
They're, like you said, somewhere around 1.5 2 years old. They're not litter meats.
But they're beautiful, and what I love about them is just that they want to play, everybody. So if you have a home and you know this is exactly what I've been looking for, I want this happiness and joy in my house. They're two perfect, beautiful dogs that deserve another second chance, everybody. So, and Colorado Puppy Rescue, everybody goes there for puppies. So that's why we're giving them the extra attention, because they need a home. So this summer, you got 2 new friends for you. Speaking of this summer, Brittany, don't go away, because when we come back, I want to talk more about the dogs.
Definitely.
But that's at the end of the show. Right now, we're going to get into some crafts. That's right, crafts with Adina, Buster. We'll be back. Ramos Law is an official partner of the Kathie J Show. He's a medical doctor and a lawyer. Ramos Law, what makes us different makes us better. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Kathie J Show. This summertime, yay! This summer is time to kick back and get crafty. And if you've always loved to paint, everybody, our lifestyle expert, Adina Anderson, is here to show us some really cool things for you to try. I'm excited. I love to paint. I'm not good at it, but I love to paint.
The cool thing about all of these is you don't have to be good, because it's kind of abstract.
That's what I like.
You're making your own artwork. And I learned this one at a retreat that I went to, and it was so relaxing.
Yeah, Adina was saying you don't realize how much painting can relieve your stress.
It really can, yes. And so with this one, it's kind of an ink paint. So it's a little trial by error. I poured them, but you may have to, this is it's by Kodak. It's
Okay.
It's a little photo flow thing. So
Okay.
you'll
Is that
maybe.
what's-
So what you're doing is you're just taking your paintbrush.
Okay.
And you're just kind of dripping it in, and you're making little designs
What?
throughout.
Into the water?
Into the water, yes.
What is happening
And
here?
so as you do it,
Yeah.
oops, I think I used red and, well, now we made
Okay,
orange.
that's all right, yeah, okay, so as I do it,
Yeah, so
what's it supposed to be
and then
doing?
you're going to take your paper. So after you've
Okay.
filled it, and and it's
Sorry
gonna-
about that.
You are all
Whoopsie.
good.
This is usually what happens when I paint, so
I
don't
know,
worry about
I
it.
know. And this will all be on my website. So
Okay.
all the real good instructions. So you're gonna kind of just place that in, and then you just lift it up, and your paint will go on here. I didn't dip it all the way in,
Oh,
but
okay.
but it will come out looking like that one there when it's all
Is that
done.
really what
Yes.
that is? How much fun. I
It's
love
huge.
that.
And this technique is similar to it. Now this
Okay.
one you will want a glove.
Okay.
Because we're using metal paint. And this is kind of the stuff that kids use on their models.
Okay,
And
all right.
so kind of the same technique, but you're just gonna kind of drip. So it's kind of an oil paint.
Wait, and it goes into the
It goes
the same
into
kind
the,
of style.
yes. And what's cool is this paint and water don't mix. So as we're adding it, and don't be shy with it, have
Yeah.
fun with it, let
Okay.
the kids have fun with it. It will be messy, so let the maybe
I'm still
outside.
over here trying to do. Yeah, keep going. This is amazing.
And so we'll see how it kind of
Oh
separates.
my God, that's so cool!
Yes.
It's like a science experiment happening in this
It
jar.
is.
Okay.
So this one I'm going to use a canvas with, and I'm just going to dip it in. I
Uh-huh.
probably should have let you because I did
No,
give
that's
you the
fine.
gloves. And when you lift it up, how
Beautiful.
cool is that?
It's a beautiful Bronco.
It is.
I love it. I love it. Okay. That's really
Yes.
cool. Thank you. All right. All right.
And then
That's
this
a fun
is a
summer
friend
thing.
of mine who started, she's out of Houston, and when COVID hit, obviously she couldn't have people coming into her art studio.
Right.
So she created this painting in a box, and it comes with a QR code and all the things you need to create what's in here. Look, it comes with canvases
Yes.
and paper and gloves.
You need gloves. You need gloves.
And everything, and every month there's a really cool one.
I
So
love
definitely go to
this.
her website, the Art Seller, check it out.
ArtSellerHouston.com.
And it's just a great thing to have delivered to somebody for a gift, or to
Yes.
yourself for the kids, or whatever.
Bored
And-
this summer?
Yes.
Have some art. Yes. Okay. I love it.
And if you
Art Seller
don't want to
Houston.
have to think about it, get yourself a paint by number.
I didn't know they made these.
Me either. I went on Amazon and found them. I love it.
Are you serious? It is a paint by number.
Yes.
Oh, you guys are getting Christmas presents this year. Kathie's going to be busy.
Exactly.
Okay. What
And
do we
then
do
this
here?
is our lab. This is what we call pour over. And I just kind of did that little example. I don't know why my phone and people are calling me.
This is amazing. It's a pour over?
So all you're doing is you're taking your favorite paints, and of course it would help if I opened
I
them.
like this.
But
You're just doing that?
yep. And then you're just gonna pour. You're gonna pour a lot. So because I'm on your pretty table, I don't want to go crazy.
Yeah, don't go crazy.
But after you've done that, after you've poured them on, kind of put them all in the middle like that. And you
Okay.
could do this in a cup as well to pour over it.
Okay.
And then you're just going to kind of swirl it
Oh my
like
gosh.
so. Can y'all see this?
It's like you're making a Nemo
Yeah.
or something right now. What is that?
Yes, but you're gonna fill it. So if you do it
And
in
then-
a cup, you can pour it over, and you end up with that. Let it dry overnight, sometimes 2 days, because it's pretty thick. So
Yeah,
it'll take some
right.
time to dry.
That's amazing. Thank you so
Yay,
much,
thank
Adina.
you.
Okay, so after the break, everybody, Adina's going to give us some great ideas on how to throw an epic summer party. That means drinking. We'll be
Oh
back.
yes.
Oakwood Homes is an official partner of the Kathie J Show. Oakwood Homes, building happiness. Yeah, that's right, everybody. Welcome back to the Kathie J Show. Summertime means hanging out with your friends and just entertaining them in the backyard. So everybody get ready, because today lifestyle expert Adina Anderson has some great ideas for us to get our party on. Starts with the drinking.
That's right. Start
All
with
right.
some good bourbon, right?
Yes, what do you got here? What is this? This is
So
amazing.
this is so cool. It's called Shaker and Spoon. It's a monthly subscription, and every month you get a box to make 3 different cocktails, but it makes a total of 12 cocktails. And it has everything but the alcohol, and
Okay.
it tells you what alcohol to use.
All right, so this box is
Is
making
bourbon,
what? Okay.
our bourbon box.
I
So
love a
we're
bourbon
gonna
box.
make, these are summer cocktails, which I love, love, love. It gives you little cards, shows you what kind of glass to use.
That's amazing.
It's so cool.
Shakerandspoon.com. Okay,
Yes,
so what are we
yes.
going to make? The
So you're
summer-
gonna do 2 ounces of the bourbon.
Okay.
So use your big side.
Okay, thanks. I'm like, come on, girl. All right, 2 ounces.
Yes, and you normally have ice in here,
Yes,
but
we
you
would.
know. And
I probably
look
did
at
that
you.
too much.
Right,
Whoops,
whatever.
Sorry,
Yeah.
everybody. Mom has had a hard day.
That's right. We want a good
yes.
summer cocktail. And then we want a half ounce of our strawberry rhubarb syrup.
And this is what came in the pack.
It comes in the pack,
How do I
yes.
know what a half ounce is?
You use this little guy
that's
right
this one,
there.
and I'll
Oops,
measure
sorry,
it right
I just
this
got bourbon
time.
on you.
Okay, thank you. All right.
And then we're going to use a little bit of 3 ounces of that. So you could pour it in here or just pour it in.
All right.
And you would, again, have ice in here.
Yes.
And then what's so cool is it comes with like these little spritzers. I think there's a little one somewhere when they have shot
Oh,
it
the
up
spritzer.
there. And you just kind of spritz it in there. And it gives a nice little scent to your cocktail.
Do you guys see how little this spritzer is? Oh my God, that's the cutest thing. I'm going to put it on my face.
It's perfect, right?
I love that. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so there's
you
one.
spritz that in. So that's one of our cocktails. Again, we would normally have ice in here, and it would
Yes.
be perfect, and it smells.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so
I smell that.
amazing. Oh, love.
Did I get on your glasses?
Oh, that's
I'm sorry.
okay. Windshield wipers,
We
right?
smell delicious.
We
Okay,
do.
A chocolate factor.
Yes. So our next is 2 ounces of bourbon.
Okay, I'll do
Use
it
your-
right this time, you guys. I promise. Okay,
So
just
2 ounces of that.
All right,
yep.
keep going.
And then our chocolate syrup, which is in front of you, you're going to use a quarter
I'm
ounce.
just
So I would
making a
just kind of
mess.
pour a little bit
Okay,
in there.
I'm so sorry.
You are complete.
This is chocolate syrup?
This one right
Oh,
here.
this is a bitter. Okay.
Yeah, and it will tell you what to put in the refrigerator. Sometimes it comes with lemons and limes and whatever. And then you're going to put a few dashes of that and this one of this right here.
Okay, the bitter.
Yep. The
And
bitter.
I'm
and then you're
skipping
going to get
ahead.
that.
Chili threads.
I know.
This box comes with chili threads, everybody. A
Yes.
small pinch of chili threads to put in there.
Yeah, be cautious with those if you don't like spice.
Oh my
That's
gosh!
so amazing.
Okay, that's a hit. That is
I
a
know.
hit. Okay.
What a great gift
Oh,
for
I
somebody
love
for the
that.
summer, right?
That's awesome. Yes, shakerandspoon.com. Okay.
Yes, so we
What do
have
got
our
over
little
here?
planters. So I did this a few years ago, and it was so inexpensive to decorate your table. Just get some clay pots, paint them up, add your ribbon and whatever you want around there. I've got my crackers in here, my cheese, my meats.
Of course you do.
You could get some little metal things here. I got these at the dollar store. Just keep it inexpensive. This whole setup here, minus the food, was like $5.
No, it's amazing. Everything you
Yes.
do is always amazing. I'm just going to help
Thank
myself
you.
while we're
You
in
go
here
for
hanging
that.
out.
And then our
of course you
next
would
thing-
figure out, I'm sorry, of course you would figure out a way to make pottery plants.
I know.
Potters into something. You're amazing, girl.
Take those leftovers, reuse them. You
You
know?
do, right. Okay, centerpieces are also something you
Yes,
love.
and I do. So I have my mason jars here. These are just the little fake little candles. Put that in your mason jar, and I just took burlap. Use your glue dots, which we put them somewhere.
There we go. I love her glue dots,
Next to the
everybody.
glasses. We'll do this kind of quick. Get your glue dot on there. Wrap it around, all the way around. Put another glue dot on there, and then just start adding whatever you want. I added some tulle to it. I added some ribbon
That's
to
it?
it. You could add material to it. Just make it your
Yeah, you
design.
could. I love this.
Exactly.
These glue dots are amazing. I just have
They're
to try
so
one more
awesome,
time.
right?
Okay, and you know what? I could see that you could put anything in there. You could put tissue paper in there
You could
because
put
you're not
flowers
using real
in there.
candles.
Yes, you
Yes.
could put anything in there. I
love
love it.
this.
You could even put a bunch of candles in there, like the Christmas lights. You could put those
Oh,
in
the
there.
Christmas lights. I'm not letting it move on until I get a glue dot, people.
Get that glue dot. Yay!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here
So
all day. Okay, I'll be here for the next 20 minutes.
If
All right.
you're having a big party, this is my party to go kit. I love this.
I
so
love the
if
name
you're
of
maybe
it.
going to go to the park or whatever, and I just filled it with my favorite things. I got the city bonfire. Have you seen these?
No.
These two guys created this. It's a little bonfire that you take with you. Everything is. I used these when we had our snowpocalypse last year in San Antonio.
Okay.
To keep myself warm.
What do you mean? You set these on fire?
You set them on fire, yes. And I have a little package of graham crackers.
What?
I've got my little marshmallows in here.
City bonfire. This is a really cool
Love.
thing.
I
Okay,
know.
keep going.
We got our sunscreen. We got to have lotion because we're here in
Yes.
Colorado,
Very
and
dry.
yes,
Very dry.
Here's our marshmallows and our candy bars for our s'mores. We have our sunscreen here.
I love all of this.
And we have our first aid kit. We got some Kleenexes, our bug spray, because you know those are coming out.
Yes, and enough chocolate for Kathie.
Yes.
This is the cutest little thing.
Thank you, but it's something you could give all your party goers when you go out to the, or if they're at a party at your house, everybody has their own little to-go kit.
Oh, I'm thinking a birthday party at the
Heck
park for your
yes.
kid or something. Put it all in something like that. How
Put a party
cool.
hat in there for
Yeah,
him.
Paul, I love it. Oh my gosh.
And what's a
Okay.
party without games,
Okay,
right?
you said you had games for me. I can't wait. What do we got?
So this is like a dollar game.
Okay,
You know, it's
perfect.
paper plates, paint. I took a paper towel roll, stuck it in a jar.
Yes.
And then you just ring toss that on
Oh,
there.
ring tossing. All right, all right.
Oh, I suck at this.
Well, you know, I'm horrible at it. So, you know, here's the thing. Maybe if I had some of those cocktails, I'd be great at it.
And then
Okay.
the last thing I have is you take the same rings, just your paper plate.
Yeah.
My husband, I have to give him a shout out. He made all these paper airplanes for us.
I love him. because I don't know how to. This is how I would make a paper airplane myself.
I know.
Actually.
So you have one person hold up the ring, and the other person has to get the airplane through the ring.
Okay, you ready?
I know.
Okay,
Pressure.
everything. I didn't get it. Hang on. There's about a bunch of them. Hang on. I didn't get it. Okay, it wants to lean left. You tell your husband his stuff leans right. Oh, wait, that was so inappropriate. Okay, I got it, though. I got it. His airplanes lean to the right. Okay. Well, it didn't go through. Adina, everything you do is amazing, and I love all of everything.
Yay.
So, you guys, when you want to get inspired this summer, any time of the year, I want you to find Adina on her website, creativelifestyles.tv.
That's right.
Man, everything you could ever want to keep yourself entertained is right there. Creativelifestyles.tv. Thank you.
Thank
Do it
you
one more
so
time. Let's see if
much.
I can try this. All right, we'll be back. All right, right now, everybody, Total Lottery. Did you know it's time for our Colorado Lottery information of the week, everybody? Did you know Total Lottery proceeds, are expected to reach a grand total of more than $3.9 billion by the end of this fiscal year. Wow, I was going to say play on, but it looks like we're doing it. Play on, everybody. Welcome back to the Kathie J Show, everybody. So we're having a lot of fun today on the Kathie J Show. Thank you again, Adina, for all those cool crafts and the cocktails. Okay, so I wanted to circle back to our adorable pair here. This is Buster and this is Kane, everybody. They're looking for a home. And I also want to learn more about Colorado Puppy Rescue. Everybody, this is Brittany and Jenna from Colorado Puppy Rescue. So Colorado Puppy Rescue, I've known about you for a long time. I've adopted a dog from you guys. You're a great rescue.
Thank you.
Like, you really make sure that you can be as professional as you can.
We try so hard.
When you're dealing so many puppies. So first off, I need to know, you got how many foster families helping you right now?
Just over 300.
That's awesome.
But it's based solely on the foster family's schedule.
Yes.
And so, you need a lot in order to fill those roles, because a lot of people don't.
Oh, that's adorable. Because the puppies come in like on a Wednesday, and then the events usually happen that weekend.
Yes.
So the foster families aren't needed for very long, but every week they could get another dog to help you guys out.
Yeah, and so in the background of that too, there's a lot of going on of like dogs will come in that are orphaned and 6 weeks old, and they can't go up for adoption for 2 more weeks. And so
there's those ones too. Yeah, I didn't
so
think about
we
that.
have on any given adoption event anywhere from 25 to 40 dogs available for adoption, but anywhere from 80 to 100 dogs actually in the system.
Whoa, Brittany.
So some of them are moms with litters that are being fostered. And then some are just young, or if somebody, if one of the, if the puppies, had diarrhea or something, then they don't go up for adoption. So they just hang tight until they're ready. It's a whole cycle.
And sometimes you get a puppy that comes back because of the microchip after a year old or whenever. So a lot of the rescues out there, they will put a microchip in, and so that way that you as the rescue, it's very important that you get your puppies back if the people don't want them.
Right. So when we order the microchips from the microchip company, they're pre-registered with our information in the background, and then when someone adopts, the adopter's information is loaded into the microchip as well. And so should anything ever happen, we have 2 points of contact where we can be able to locate the owner of the dog.
You're always going to be there for the dogs.
Yeah.
So tell me where the dogs come from. Where do you get puppies from?
Yeah, so mostly New Mexico, Texas, sometimes Oklahoma. We have some contacts in Kansas as well, but it's mainly maintaining relationships with other rescues in those areas, and then shelters. There's a huge shelter network in New Mexico that is just constantly overrun. They're building a new shelter right now because they're constantly at capacity.
Yeah.
And they get a lot of accidental litter drop-offs and
I believe it.
abandonment.
Yes.
And so whether they come from the person who had the litter or they're dropped, sometimes they're literally dropped over the back fence.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So it's like, so everyone in Colorado, we're known as a pet-friendly state. We love our dogs. So I'm glad that you guys are able to help those animals find home.
Well, I mean, it's just a testament to the people who live in Colorado, because if people didn't spay and neuter, we wouldn't be able to save these dogs at all, because there is a need for puppies. And in other states, the reason that their shelters are overrun is because the people either don't have access to spay-neuter facilities, don't have the funding.
And so that's why it is definitely important to spay and neuter your dogs. But if you guys are looking for a puppy, or you're looking for this amazing fun pair of adorable dogs that love kids, everybody.
They do.
And they love their humans. You can have this great pair just making you happy every day. And they're fun. They're funny. So you just have to go to coloradopuppy.org, everybody. If you want to foster, if you want to donate money, if you want to help, whatever. Brittany, the events happen usually on Saturdays, but they need to have the application in first.
Absolutely. Our events are always at our location in Aurora. The Hopeful Hound is what's on our sign. It's 10021 East Iliff Avenue. It's at Iliff and Parker. And it's all our primary events are on Saturdays at 9:30 a.m.
9:30. But get that application in first, everybody. coloradopuppy.org. Have a good day.